Just because you can doesn't mean that you should. Howdy, y'all, and welcome back. So this came up today in my gun group on the Facebook, and someone shared a picture of a black father and his 16-year-old daughter front slung, giving security for a group of, I think they were BLM protesters. I'm not real sure. Details don't matter. The question was asked, well, if you don't support Kyle Rittenhouse or any of these people doing that at the BLM rally in Kenosha back when, then you shouldn't support these people doing this today. To which I answered, yes, you are right. I agree. It was dumb for them to do it, and it's dumb for this father and daughter to do it. This is just my opinion. I'm not speaking on behalf of anyone other than myself. But very much like I feel about open carrying a handgun, front slinging a rifle is a tactical decision that sends a message. It has optics involved. Whether we like it or not, things that we do, the way we present ourselves to the world, comes with consequences. Our decisions have consequences. And taking the decision of front slinging a rifle as an example, if I walk into my Walmart or my grocery store like this, okay, first of all, I just look like an asshole, right? Can we all agree on that? That's an asshole move. That's a punk move. I'm trying to get attention. I want people to look at me. It's dumb. You know, my grocery store, my HEB is not in Fallujah or what like that. So why? Why would I be doing that? It's dumb. There was a point in time here in Texas, lots of folks were doing this as a open carry protest. Well, and then open carry was like validated and you can open carry and now you don't even need a permit to carry. So stop doing it. It's dumb. But doing this at a protest, at any public engagement, in any public square, is just bad tactics. It's not wise. It's not a sound decision. You may think that I'm going to be intimidating. This is a deterrent. I'm going to deter people from wanting to commit violence against me. How did that work out for Rittenhouse? It didn't, did it? Dudes saw him with the rifle right there and made the decision, while unarmed, to attack him and chase him. Didn't they? It's just not smart. Now look, if things have truly gone to shit, if you are legitimately on your property or at the edge of your neighborhood and you are defending a perimeter because zombies or legitimate roving bands of villains are coming to try to steal your shit, okay, fine. I get that, sure. Time to, put on the plate carriers and defend the homestead. That's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about going out into public places and deciding that you are the vigilante, that you are the one who's going to dole out justice to people breaking the law or whatever, and it's weird. It's not tactically sound. I feel the same way about open carry. Interesting side note, the only people I ever see open carrying in Texas in public, now I'm not talking about at ranges or out on someone's property or at a deer lease or something that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about in a grocery store or, in a convenience store. The only people I ever see doing this are people that look like they couldn't shoot their way out of a wet paper bag. I never see anyone competent looking open carrying. An exception could be made for people who outside the waistband carry, but then they'll have a cover garment over it. And they're kind of they're kind of doing the 50-50 thing of Like, you can kind of see my gun, but I'm kind of also covering it. But, like, I kind of want you to see that it's there. Like, and some of those, like, that's kind of a fuddy, kind of like some salty old dogs that can probably handle themselves. I do see that from time to time. But as far as just baldly, like, shirt tucked in, and here's my fucking XD and an Uncle Mike's holster, like, oh, you're not intimidating anyone. You're not. You're not a deterrent. You're a target. Because all it takes is some dude that's bigger and badder than you to walk up and say, give me your gun right now. And you are now in an awkward position of either handing over your firearm or possibly having to draw and shoot that person. What are you going to do? If he pushes you, oh, now I got to shoot him in self-defense. Why did you create that situation for yourself in the first place? Kyle Rittenhouse may be innocent, but he just wasted a year of his life and a whole lot of headache and drama and trauma and finances to win. Why would you put yourself in that situation in the first place? So, if for some reason you feel like you need to go to some place and you want to provide security for a group of people, maybe an unprotected minority of some sort or whatever the case, and you feel like you need an AR and you don't want to leave it in the trunk, so you need it close by, but you think you probably won't need to use it, you can do this. This says, I am armed, I have a rifle, I'm probably willing to use it, but I'm not immediately about to use it, am I? Because I'm not a soldier. I'm not guarding a perimeter. I'm not standing guard duty. Am I making sense here? I feel like a lot of people in this day and age have just adopted the military, like, this is the way you carry a rifle, is front slung, ready to go, like at a moment's notice. This is still an option. It's kind of old school, but this says, hey, look, I'm here, I have a rifle, I'm willing to defend this group of people should that become necessary, but I really don't want to. This also gives me mobility and the use of my arms and legs much, much easier. Like, say, if I was trying to do first aid on people, if I was actually at an event in the role of a caregiver, a medic, street medic, it would be much easier for me to administer first aid like this, with the rifle back here, right? Instead of all up in my junk. Also, single point slings are garbage. Don't buy them. Anyway, that's all I got. I welcome your thoughts. Hit me up in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Until next time, be easy, y'all.